there. They whisper about him in corners. Did he really do that shit? Monster. Sidewalk cracking motherfucking legend right there. I command you to grow.
When a man falls in love is a very important conversation, and I'm glad that we're having it. However, the girls are being a little disingenuous here, and I don't like that. Because the men are saying that they were taught from a young age that love is conditional, and that they have to become a man, a protector, a provider in order to be loved, and that they never thought that these women would just love them for being them. And there's a lot of women in the comment section saying, yes, I would, I do. However, if a successful man and a broke man had the same personality, morals, ethics, a lot of y'all are not choosing that broke man, and you know that. The data shows us that. So they do indeed need to become a little something in order to be loved to an extent. A lot of men know this, and most of them are okay with it, to be honest, even though it is hard. But y'all can't have this conversation about how men deserve to be loved too, while simultaneously having the conversation about how men don't have enough testosterone and they don't have...
But see, again, modern women cannot have these types of conversations. These are intellectual conversations. Okay? High value conversations. This sister here is speaking facts. See, some individuals you can have an intellectual conversation with, and some you cannot have an intellectual conversation with. They will say some stupid shit and they will cook themselves. Carry on.
Adam's apples and deep enough voices, and they're not tall enough for you. So you all are keeping up the patriarchy. We are enforcing the fact that men have to become and achieve in order to receive love while women get to exist. We uphold that, not them.
Stop saying that man couldn't handle a strong, independent woman. That wasn't the case. He couldn't handle the anger, the bitterness, the complaining, the strife, the blaming, the not taking accountability for your actions, the not apologizing when you're wrong.
See, once men have taken a gold pill, their minds were open. Their ears were open. Eyes open. Heart open. Now they're able to call these things out. Now they're able to see these things clearly. Because modern women will wear those or carry those characteristics to a T. But it will take a man of good value, a man that uses wisdom to see that, just to call out those characteristics.
The throwing him underneath the bus and telling people all about the secrets that he told you. You breaking his trust, you being disrespectful. That's what he couldn't handle. That's what he didn't want to deal with.
Happy Thursday. I got honked at today, walking around downtown with a friend. And then she and I were confused. And we were like, do you know him? And we didn't know him. And then he saw that we were questioning it. And so he opened his car door. And I was like, I'm just trying to compliment two beautiful women, blah, blah, blah. Just take the compliment. It was really weird. So this is what I was wearing when I got honked at today.
How is it weird that a man gives a compliment? But if a man said, what's up, bitch? What's up, hoes? That'll grab your attention then. I could never understood why a man lean in giving good compliments get overlooked, get friend zoned, get discarded.
I don't even know.
Why should somebody pay you to be a counselor if you pick criminals and you're unmarried?
Well, I didn't know he was a criminal.
But after you knew he was a criminal, did you break it off that day?
Well, yeah, after I found out he stole from me.
Did you file a police report?
No, I didn't.
Oh, knew he was a criminal, did you break it off that day?
Well, yeah, after I found out he stole from me.
Did you file a police report?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, so why not? He stole from you, right?
Yeah.
That's common sense. That's what the average person would do. File a police report, put it on record, unless those are the types of men you like dealing with. See, modern women are telling men what type of men they are attracted to. They are attracted to niggas. They are attracted to Pookie and Ray Ray. That's what they're telling you straight out. They're telling you, but not telling you. You pay attention, you ask certain questions, those answers will give you an indication.
You broke the law. Why didn't you file a police report?
Well, the first thing I tried to do was call my bank.
Why didn't you file a police report?
I didn't think it was something I could file a police report.
Oh, shut up. Nigga, please. Common sense would have told you, file a police report. Have it reported.
Why?
Because I figured if we live together, like, who's gonna just take my story on, oh, my boyfriend stole money from me?
Where was the money at?
It was on my debit card.
Is he an authorized signer on your account?
No.
When you're an educated woman, right?
Yes.
And you want to give people advice, but you didn't even go seek to file a police report?
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
And then you can have some women that, well, I can change him. I can work with him. He really didn't mean it. You see? Got more excuses than a hooker going to church. Okay.
About fraud?
Well, the first thing I tried to do was talk to my bank, and my bank basically told me, being that he knew my PIN number and was able to withdraw funds from my account.
Why didn't you sue him in court?
I should have. I thought about it. I didn't want to go through that.
Of course not. Of course not. But yet you want to talk about how bad of a person he is. But yet you ladies never want to do what you need to do.
You're right.
So you would do better off, ma'am, just listening to what I have to say.
No. What they would do, they'll go on social media and tell half the damn story for attention and validation. Okay, I want other women to huddle around me. Just don't ask the type of questions that Kevin Samuels is asking, because that forces me to tell my whole truth. Right now, it's about me being in my moment, having my moment.
And the thing you disagree with, just deal with it.
Okay.
You're telling me that somebody stole from you, and apparently it was enough for you to break up with him, but you didn't want to file a police report or sue him.
I should have. I thought about it.
And?
But you didn't do it.
You still complaining about it?
I mean, I got over it. I moved past
Really?
it.
So what's your current boyfriend think about it?
I don't have a current boyfriend.
I wonder why.
Thank you.
On the studs, the dykes, the bulldaggers, are we going to rely on them to get out there and really keep society going?
One of my homeboys had asked me, he was like, I hear women say this all the time, but do you honestly feel like if there were no men in this world, like if they got rid of all men and it was just women, do you feel like women would honestly be happy? And I said, honestly, yeah.
Girls.
Hell no, a woman ain't gonna be happy. You can't keep women together for too long. They're gonna turn on each other. Because all it takes is for one to fuck it up for many. The next thing you know, y'all asses are gonna be fighting. Y'all gonna be jealous of each other. It shows. So when I hear women say this, oh yeah, women can live with each other on an island or in this world without no man. Bullshit. See, you're capping for the gram. You got sexual needs. Them needs start kicking in. A person that will lie to themselves will lie to you.
As long as they don't get rid of food, I'm good.
Girl, please. My question to y'all that want to live in an all-female land, who is going to maintain the infrastructure? Who is going to do the maintenance on the vehicles? The studs? Are we really going to rely on the studs? The dykes? The bulldaggers? Are we going to rely on them to get out there and really keep society going? Like, that's not even my biggest concern, but that's one of my biggest concerns. Who is going to be the one doing the work? Because a lot of y'all are fat. Let's just be honest. Y'all are too big. Y'all are big. The average woman in America is a size 16 through 18 in women's clothing. That is plus size. Not black woman, not white woman, Hispanic. No, the average woman in America is plus size, heavy set, big boned. What are y'all going to build? Y'all can't even walk a mile. Y'all can't even walk a half a mile, a quarter mile.
Y'all can't even walk up one flight of stairs without huffing and puffing. Let's call it what it is.
Without complaining, getting tired. What are you going to build? Okay? And that's not even to talk about how trifling, conniving, dirty, jealous, envious that you can be. Because
but yet you have the audacity to talk about the sisterhood. If you want to talk about the sisterhood and feminism, why don't y'all teach the women how to do right? Teach the women how to receive. Teach the women how to be feminine, fit, and friendly. Why don't you teach the women, if you want to know how to go get a man, this is what you do. Be your authentic self. Be approachable. Be available. Then if you want to give him some, this is how romantic you are. Okay, maybe I'm seeing too much real shit here.
if y'all think for one second that, oh, these women are just so innocent and the only reason why they do bad things is because men make them. No. These women are not doing bad things and committing crimes and all that because men are making them. No, they're doing it because they're terrible people. I don't know why y'all think that women are just inherently better than men. That's not true.
And they're doing it because they want to. Because they know no one is going to hold them accountable. And the moment you do hold them accountable, they got something to say to get mad and angry.
Are shiesty. They're shiesty as Have y'all not met women? Have y'all not seen women? Do y'all not know any women? Clearly y'all don't. Y'all don't know no women. Or all the women that you know are just so sweet and nice and innocent. They just keep getting manipulated and no. That's not what's happening. These are low down dirty bitches. Let's be so for real right now. Y'all are not going to be doing any type of hard labor in mass.
And then the same ones you have internet begging be the same one when their house is fucked up. Their vehicle is dirty. The inside. Come on now. They breath stink. They ass stink. But have the audacity to talk about they want a high value man. And what he brings to the table. All right, carry on.
So where do you think you're going to live with a bunch of fat women and no men around? I don't want no parts of it.
I realized today that I have nothing to offer a man. What would I benefit from having you as my woman?
This is an important moment in realization. Not everybody gets there. This woman is joining the top half of humanity in terms of development. She's moving from a life that is about me and controlling other people to get what I need from them to a life of what do all these people want from me?
And then the thing is, those women that be doing those shits is with those type of characteristics. They get mad because a man sees it, calls it out, and the man don't fall for it. You see what I'm saying? So everything that they try to do, men are not falling for it. Now it's a problem.
Talking about is the opposite of being the table. Instead of just saying, what are people going to put on the table for me? She's realizing, oh, wait a minute, what do I have to put onto the table that would make other people want to be around me? There's 3 basic steps in this process. Step 1 is when you are still saying, this is what I need from you, and you, and you, and you be quiet about what you need. Step 2 is when you realize sometimes suddenly, oh, wait a minute, all of these people also need stuff from me. And then step 3 is when you grow up even more, and then you go, oh my God, a lot of people are still at this level. So anytime you hear women complaining about men who say, what do you bring to the table? It's because they haven't gotten here yet. They still view men like, hey, who's gonna give me the most stuff? So this is a step that everybody needs to take. The male equivalent of being the table usually sounds something like, I want her to like me for me. It's like, dude, which part of you is she supposed to like? The part that plays video games for 6 hours a day? What are you doing or being or having or giving that's going to make her look at you and say you are better than all my other options? And it doesn't have to be money or labor or anything like that. You just can't go, I exist and I'm nice. Are other guys not nice? Like, what about?
You can be nice. See, I'm a nice guy. Okay? I'm a nice, loving, giving person. But I'm not no fool. You see? I used to be a nigga. I come from the streets. I didn't allow the streets to make me. Game recognized game. I can tell when a woman trying to run game. And if they know that you're going to expose them, they're not attracted to you. They're going to leave you alone. Some will ghost you. As soon as those same type of women see you with another woman, now they mad and angry. Come on. I cannot be making this shit up, yo.
you is good. I designed this question into self-maximize. It has colors now. You start down here with what you want, and then you figure out what do you need in order to get what you want. Then you go from number 1 to number 2, and you go, why would people want to give me what I want? That's this moment right here. That is a question that a shocking number of people never ask. They just go, where is all of my free love and attention and money and stuff? I have said 100 times that I went from being a 4 to being an 8, and the reason that I was able to do that is because I thought about what are the women around me like? What do they want? How do they behave? What do I need to do and have in order for them to want to give me what I want from them?
These are good conversations to have, because it can also go both ways. These are two-edged sword conversations. Good conversations at that.
A lot of people just do not get it, and those guys are missing the point. I'm not saying you have to dress up for the airport. I'm saying that the people around you are going to respond to you, and that's going to be what your life is like. And so if you want stuff from the people around you, you have to know what they want and then provide it to them, and then they will be more likely to give it to you. It's about building habits. It's basically an exercise to move your mind.
But you have to be willing to ask. Closed mouths don't get fed.
From here to here, so that you can anticipate the needs of others around you and not just wait for things to happen even though you're not doing anything. If you've reached this point in life, it can be shocking how many people haven't and are just waiting to get stuff.
Somebody take me